Hey you guys, welcome to your weekend edition Love and General reading. This is for the element of air. So if you're a Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, these messages are for you for the weekend of August the 16th through the 18th, 2024. So I want to thank you guys for your love and support. Please keep in mind these are general, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully you get some clarity. Also, if you're wanting to book a personal reading, be sure to email me first with the options. If you are looking for your individual sign reading, those are on Patreon, so if you're able to support, please do. All right, so we have the overall energy as death. We have the Ace of Swords. We've got the Seven of Swords. We have the Lovers. We have the the King of Pentacles. No, it's the Knight. We have the Hanged Man, Six of Cups, and the Ten of Cups. Okay. All right, so your overall energy may be about change, transformations. Maybe, you know, there's some things that you've gone through that have changed you forever. You could also be dealing with a literal death, but if so, more of something that happened in the past. I kind of feel like this is also the end of an era, for you, or just basically like the close of a chapter. I feel like you're also deleting or cutting off all things that have been deceptive or deceptive people. You also may have cut off communication at some point. Now, I feel that a communication that was cut off is opening back up, and I don't know, it just seems like there's a new opportunity for two people to connect. You could possibly be hearing from, you know, a twin flame, soulmate, twin soul, anybody who mirrors your energy with the highest good. There could be some kind of significant connection that you make as well. A connection that can, you know, kind of, you know, guide your life or put you on like a new path. Now, as far as relationships, the first thing I was getting is that somebody is no longer in a relationship, or they're single, or they're undergoing some sort of grieving process, but through this ending, it brought them to you. And I feel like you're crossing paths with this person. There's also an unusual situation where you might meet somebody at like a funeral or a memorial, anything dealing with a literal death, like two people happen to meet each other. You might meet somebody at the graveyard, I don't know. But it does look like death brings birth to a connection. And I don't know, I just kind of feel like this person comes into your life for a reason. And this person seems different. So if this is a past person, I feel like you're seeing them in a new light. Maybe you're like, okay, this person really did change. This person isn't the same anymore. This person has matured, or this person's more compassionate now. This person is more open or communicative now. So I feel that, you know, you're looking at somebody in a new light. It could also be that they see you in a different light now. Either way, it just seems that, you know, two people are coming together for a reason. Also, this can be some sort of a setup, not in a negative sense, a setup by your ancestors or spirit guides, guardian angels. It's possible that they are trying to bring you together with a soulmate, and maybe that is their assignment. You know, that's what they're meant to do, is to introduce you to your soulmate. There also may be something significant about a Scorpio, a Gemini, or an earth sign. If this is an established connection, I feel that there's this realization that you love each other, or that this is the person of your dreams, the person that you prayed for. I feel like two people might fall in love or feel like they're in love, and might be seeing their future together. It is a possibility that you can be, in a honeymoon phase with this person, but it's like you're enjoying it. Another possibility in an established relationship is that your life has been changed forever. Maybe someone has discovered that they're pregnant, and maybe they're like, what should we do about it? Should we keep it, or, should we, have it taken care of? And so there may be some sort of important decision in regards to a pregnancy that takes place. I kind of feel like somebody wants to reincarnate through you. Of course, if you are of childbearing age, and maybe had been hoping for another child, it does look like somebody might be reincarnating through you. Definitely looks like two people share a past life together. It could be some sort of gradual reminiscing or remembering of that. It's just like, oh, okay, I think this person's starting to look familiar. This person's starting to feel like home. This person, so I feel like maybe there is this soul recognition that starts to develop between two people. Kind of feels too like two people are sharing secrets. So maybe you're feeling comfortable enough to share secrets with somebody. There's a level of trust that's taking place between two people. Even if this turns out not to be anything romantic, I still feel like you might cross paths with someone who you just have like this connection with, and it seems very familiar, and you like immediately feel connected and just trust each other. I kind of feel like there is just this dream coming true for you. Something about your weekend is just very dreamy or surreal. I feel like two people are also potentially talking about how they first met. Maybe you're feeling inspired by someone's love story. You could also be communicating a lot about love or romance, whether verbally or, through writing. If you are any type of writer, maybe you're going deep down in your imagination to pull out these characters and these stories, and you're just like writing fantasy and love and things about soulmates. And it's like you're reaching into your past, you're pulling things up from your past. So even though something is just like a story, I feel like there is still a past life connection. Like, you're not really making this up. This is something that's like living in your DNA. And this lifetime, maybe last lifetime you lived it, this lifetime you're writing about it. So I feel like it's really good if you are any type of writer, like you write beautiful music or you write beautiful stories. Now, also in regards to love, somebody may be torn. Either you are going to be torn between two people or vice versa. Kind of feel like you might be torn between an earth sign and a Scorpio. I feel like also once you have an initial conversation with someone, things go on hold. I don't know, it just seems like basically like the seed has been planted, you know, the initial meeting took place, that was what was needed to happen. And now there's going to be some sort of processing of this connection. And then it's just like you have this moment of clarity and you guys are connecting again. I feel like two people are also connected telepathically. It's like you guys can hear each other's thoughts. You could find love in a new city. Now, you guys also seem to have something in regards to a public area, public park. So there may be something significant that happens in a park. There could also be, as far as family, family could be coming closer together or bonding about losses or like just grieving together about something. I don't know. But it seems like it's bringing family closer. Now, it doesn't have to be death of a person, but maybe there was some sort of loss in the family. Maybe somebody lost their home, lost their job, and I don't know, but people are coming together and talking. So I feel like something is bringing family closer together. Spiritually, looks like someone's coming to visit you in a dream. I feel like you're going to experience some form of enlightenment, some sort of realization. There's a light bulb that goes off in your head this weekend. It's giving you clarity and security, more so emotional security. Also, if you've been baffled about somebody's passing, something just seems like it makes sense now. Whether this passing happened years ago or weeks ago, it just seems like something makes sense now. You understand, or you realize that this person had to become your guardian angel. I keep getting a love triangle, a past love triangle between fire, earth, and air. It could be the end of that. Now, also, you could be sent as a catalyst or placed in front of someone, you know, putting them at a crossroads. You help someone make a decision just by your presence. Now, I feel like somebody is also saying like a lot of nasty things. Somebody is talking about like all the things that they want to do, or all the things they're going to do to you. Unless you're the one saying this to somebody, but I'm hearing like a real dirty conversation, or just very erotic. Again, this could be something that you're writing about in a song or story. Now, if it isn't happening in your personal life, maybe it's happening around you or in a movie. I feel like somebody is going to admit that they were obsessed with you. You might have to put your foot down with somebody. It could come off as harsh or crude initially, but you know, maybe someone needed some kind of tough love. There could also be a death scare. I don't know, somebody could like have a brush with death. Maybe if it's not you, maybe somebody is telling you about this. If it's not a brush with death, it's an anxiety attack. It's more so the thought of death that is, you know, triggering you. Or if you're not necessarily afraid of death, maybe fear of death happening around you. And then I also just feel that in general, you're hearing news of an ending. Something is no more. And it's just like, what? If someone's intentions aren't good for you, I almost feel that spirit will stop them. Or it's not so that their intentions aren't good, but it's kind of like before somebody can go any further with you or get any closer to you, they're going to be stopped by spirit. Almost kind of like, you know, checking out their energy or their aura, and then it's just like, okay, you're free to go. Now, it could also be that somebody's just going to some sort of party where they have to be scanned, or going to the airport where they have to be scanned. But I feel like something has to be checked for safety first, and then it's just like, okay, you're good. I'm hearing something about chocolate chip cookies. I don't know if that's someone's favorite or someone is like, I bought you chocolate chip cookies. Or maybe someone makes chocolate chip cookies as a show of affection. I feel like you and a water sign are exchanging secrets or information. There is some kind of trust that you're sharing with each other. I feel like something could start to move too progressively, and then you kind of pull back, and then just kind of like stop fighting it and let it happen. Somebody could be dealing with a chronic disease or terminal illness. So whatever's going on, I feel that it doesn't mean that somebody is about to die. But let's just say somebody did find out that they had a chronic disease. It doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to die like any day, but it's just like, oh, this person has to live with this disease and it can cause death. Something even as simple as, getting like the flu, and how, most people recover from it, but it is something that if not taken care of can cause death. So, and it seems like maybe something is going to be caught in time, or maybe someone is able to fix it or balance it if this is talking about something health related. Almost too makes me think about like diabetes. Like that is like basically like, I guess that's like terminal, right? But it's not like somebody's gonna fall out the next day. Although if they didn't know it, they could. But yeah, it's just like somebody might be living with something and they need to get it in check. And then, like I said, it could be some sort of a spirit around you. Maybe you feel a breeze, or you're getting goosebumps, or it just seems like there could be some sort of spirit around you. If you are a filmmaker or a writer, maybe you're writing a horror film or doing a horror film that deals with spirits and death. I kind of feel like you are going to be putting some serious thought into a potential dream job or relationship. Because it's like you're aware that maybe you're in some sort of a honeymoon phase, and that you only see the happy parts. So I feel like you're wanting to put things into perspective, or you want to make sure that you're also being practical in regards to some sort of decision that you're making. So you might have a chance to live out your dreams. Maybe it's several areas of your life, I don't know, but whatever's going on, it seems like you have to pause and just really make sure this is really happening, or just making sure that you don't get lost in your emotions, that you keep some sort of a balance. But I feel like something pretty uplifting could be going on. in your life over the weekend. Something has you reflecting. Now, you also might be trying to debate whether or not you should forgive somebody. Maybe somebody shares some type of information with you, and they're like, I just hope you can forgive me, but this is why I said that or did this or whatever. And maybe you're thinking about, should I forgive this person? And it doesn't just have to be romantic. It could be your friend or a family member. You also might have a dream about somebody, but you're debating on whether or not you should tell them because maybe it was a scary dream and you're like, I don't want to scare them, but I did have this dream. Whatever it is too that you're like trying to process, I feel like at the end of the day, you just kind of like say, you know what, you only live once. I'm going to go ahead and do this. I'm not going to worry about this anymore. I'm going to enjoy the moment. So I feel like you're going to find some way to enjoy the moment with whatever is going on in your life. And like I said, it just seems like you're experiencing some kind of emotional fulfillment. Definitely looks too like maybe somebody, an ex especially, is showing you that they want to fight to be with you, that they're determined. Maybe they want you to give them a chance to show you that they can be a good partner for you. I do feel like someone is trying to convince you of something. They don't want to be all talk though. They really want to show you. So everyone's situation is going to be different, trust what you feel. If you know someone was just outright just no good and never will be, then that's what you feel. But for others of you, you might really feel like this person's changed, and you might decide that you want to go ahead and explore that type of relationship with them. All right, so let's look at some energy cards. All right, additional messages for air signs, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. All right, you have strength, or angel of strength, rest and rejuvenation, victory, hostility. Okay, so initially you seem to be reserved about something. Seems like you're trying to control your actions, or trying to control your speech. Maybe you're wanting the other person to speak first. You're like, no, you speak first. I'm gonna hold my thoughts until you say what needs to be said. It seems like something is requiring a lot of strength within you to be patient and listen, or to not snap. Maybe your temper is quick, or maybe you just have been upset with somebody this particular person or upset about a situation, and it just seems like you're really reserving that energy. You also might not want to give someone your energy. You're like, I'm not, giving that person my energy. And this could be another way of you taking your power back or standing your ground. It seems like you also have thick skin. And so you're kind of able to take on some sort of criticism or harsh truth, harsh opinions. And it seems like you're just making peace with the hostile situation in general. You might literally be doing some kind of meditation or praying, something that you're doing to center yourself and to invite peace into your life. And it does look like you're going to be victorious over your enemies or over any opposition. You might also have angels protecting you, surrounding you and protecting you. It just seems like you are going to get to experience some form of relief or success. Yeah. So those are the messages that I have. Hopefully some things resonate. Feel free to leave your feedback. Thank you guys for watching. Sending you love and grace.